somebody else, that all sorts of misfortunes will befall you and you will eventually die.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I watched it in a Yoruba movie that if you sleep with a woman that is pregnant, they say it in Yoruba, it's best translated in Yoruba. Toba sabali eyin eleyin. You know, chickens sit on their eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That is Saba. So when you climb on top of somebody else who is pregnant for somebody else, you understand,
Mm.
it would mean that you are climbing on another person's eggs, right?
Okay.
This thing happened to me twice in my life.
How?
There was a girl I was liking when I was much younger. So we were arranging. She spent a week with me. I also spent like 3 days in her house. Then all of a sudden, she just went cold turkey.
Mm.
She just stopped talking to me. And my friends knew about her. Then one day, my friend said, are you sure that this girl you slept with, you know, give her belly? I say, how? They say she just born. Oh. I calculated the time I was with her. It was about 6 months ago. I was scared. I went to see her. And the baby it wasn't a premature baby, it was fully grown baby. So I had to ask, I said, come, that time me and you were staying together, you were already pregnant, Abby? She said, yes. No calamity befell me, nothing happened to me. The second time, there's somebody you know that knows the girl.
Okay.
It was just like that. We just had a fling, more like a series of flings that lasted about a month. And then the girl disappeared. And it was now later rumored that she had a child for a close relative.
Oh wow.
But guess what? I've watched this thing on Nollywood several times. That if you do you know that when I found out, if I had found out that the girl was pregnant, just like 2 weeks, I would have nearly died. Because the Nollywood narrative is, or the Yoruba, that if you toba sabali eyin, do you understand? I watched it on Nollywood and I believed it. But luckily for me, I didn't find out that the girl was pregnant until much later. So I lived a normal life for 6 months. Nothing happened to me. There was no particular misfortune. You understand? I didn't die. The first one happened. The second one happened like 8 years or 9 years after the first one happened. I do not consider myself particularly lucky, neither do I consider myself particularly unlucky. And I'm still alive 15, 20 years later, 30 years later, actually. Do you understand what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? It is believed in Yoruba land that if you sleep with a woman that is pregnant for somebody else, whether you know, whether you don't know, misfortune go do you and you go from there by. You see, let me tell you how probability works. One person who probably was, those days influencers are different from today's influencers.
Mm.
Those days, the influencers were not like us today. The influencers were people who could carry the gossip or the gist. So all happens to do is somebody sleeps with somebody and then dies, and the girl was pregnant, and another one. Then they link the two. Is what you call in psychology illusory correlation. They are not related, two totally independent matters that are now joined together by circumstance, and people now believe they are related. It has happened to me twice in my life. And nothing happened to me. Let me be this now. Now maybe this. But guess what? I remember the one I watched with with I think it was my ex. My ex said, this thing is true. All of them were there. I was just looking at them, see all of you, see all of you. Something where I don't do before twice. I know die. They were all saying it, that it is true. Oh, yes, that they heard. They heard. I said, who did you hear from? She and her sisters. Oh, yes, that it is true. This is very true. It happens. Oh, happens to who? Just like the guy called and said there was a man who used to sell Oporoko and he had a saw on his head. And everybody knew that he did ritual. That's why he had the saw on his head. Dude had a diabetic saw. I can tell you for free. 95% accuracy that he had a diabetic saw. But guess what? He is rich and he has a condition. Or he's rich and he has a child that is autistic. They will say they use that child to do ritual. You never hear things before. Everything in Black Africa, because we are so backward, is spiritual. And our spirituality, all these witches, have you ever seen Oyinbo spirituality? You will see an aeroplane take off in Lagos and land in Abuja, and take off in Abuja and land back in Lagos. You are driving in your car, a woman is telling you, after 200 meters, turn right. What have we done with our own? At least by now, worst case, as Nigeria don't bad, which wind suppose they fly for afternoon. Make you day your balcony, make you just see 2 winds, whoom, then they fly, go meeting. With the level of camera phones that are in Nigeria today, you will see a woman sitting on a roof, schizophrenic. Somebody will just come and say, she was coming from. Have you ever read Chicken Licking?
No, I haven't.
You've not read the story, Chicken Licking story? No. Chicken Licking defines Nigeria. Chicken Licking was a small chicken. Was walking down the street and an acorn fell and bumped her head. Because she's small and the acorn was big, she now cried and went to meet Hen Len.
Okay.
Hen Len said, what happened? Why are you crying? I said, the moon fell and hit my head. Hen Len said, really? Then Hen Len went on to meet, I think, another person. And the other person said, what happened to Chicken Licking? Chicken Licking was walking around, because they asked her, so where was she when the moon fell on her head? That one did not know, so he just cooked a story and said she was probably eating the story. Now, so the story take grew. By the time the story reached 5, even the person who get the story don't recognize the story again. The sky fell, God bless you. The sky fell on my head. Meanwhile, sky did there, they look the sky. Now, so they go meet Fox.
Where that game emanated from.
Now, so they go meet Fox. Fox see all of them say, idiot. Fox say, ain't no waiting there if you do, where everything go dey okay. Say, make them follow him. That's how all of them carrying the rumor followed the Fox into his house. The next thing, we just saw Fox and his children with bone. They chopped all of them. And that is how pastors and politicians will use our head, because they know we don't have sense. How can the sky fall on your head? Where were you when as in, it literally translates what's going on to us. Anyway, guys, that's as far as we can go on Live and Dangerous. We'll be back same time tomorrow. The topic that I was supposed to actually do, I couldn't do it because of I had to just talk about the level of ignorance. I'm not in any place doubting the spirituality or denying it, but at the level at which they are doing this spirituality, we should not be this poor. Do you agree with me?
Of course.
And if this is how spirituality is working,
the result. People kill people, which is absurd. But those people that are killing people, do they eventually get rich?
Where are they?
Why are people still engaging in such acts?
Anyway.
Or is it some sort of form to hasten the amount of money they make from their businesses? I don't know.
Please, 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 please. People are there fooling themselves. That's how some people come and say they pay tithe and God bless them and they were wealthy. It's the same thing. All right, guys. Take good care of yourselves.
Thank you.
And God bless.
Bless you too. Good night.
Good night.
All right.
Okay, guys. So I need to go live on TikTok. Sorry. All my phones are tied up. I'm like, okay. So let's go live on TikTok now. More. Guys, thank you so much for following me on TikTok. I'm so happy with y'all. And I'm quite proud of y'all. Let me set up my TikTok too, so TikTok too can benefit. Okay, I need to go live on TikTok, and the topic is China has paid Nigeria's bride price. Bride price. You guys like TikTok. Thanks all of you for following me on TikTok. It's at Daddy FRZ or FRZ, depending on if you're British or if you're American. Okay, so I'm live on TikTok too now, finally. Let's talk about this. Today is a funny day. Today, hi TikTok. Today is a very spiritual day. Today is 2/2/22. Today is 2/2/22. You guys didn't think about it, did you? Eh? Why do people like TikTok? People are saying, oh, I'm off to TikTok. Why do you like TikTok so much? Is TikTok really that much better than YouTube and Facebook and Instagram? I have 9 people watching me, 12 people watching me on TikTok. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming to my TikTok. 13 people on TikTok, but no likes. How people here are not liking? Please, guys, be liking, be liking, be liking, be liking. Shukbovon said don't reach TikTok. Now, wow. Anyway, I want to address a story in the media. And this particular story is or has something to do with Rotimi Amechi. According to Rotimi Amechi, I'm reading this from NigerNews.com. In fact, let me read it from The Guardian NG. Amechi announces delay in rail projects as China suspends funding. Says Abuja Lokoja Lagos Calabar rails, others underway. The federal government has blamed delay in completing some major projects, including railways, on the paucity of funds. Minister for Transportation Rotimi Amechi, who spoke to The Guardian last weekend, hinted that the Chinese have stopped funding the Nigerian government projects, leading to shopping for loans in Europe to complete existing jobs. We are stuck with lots of our projects because we cannot get money. The Chinese are no longer funding, so we're now pushing money in Europe. And when I look at the money they're borrowing in other countries, and I compare with the one we have borrowed, the kind of comments by Nigeria will put you off, he says. The minister, however, noted that the Abuja Itakpe Railway, which will link the existing Itakbe Delta rail line, is underway. He said the rail link would have been completed, but for the misunderstanding with a Chinese contractor. He assured that once the issues surrounding the project are resolved, work would begin on that route. With this in place, Amechi expressed optimism that movement and trade between Abuja and the South-South region will be seamless. He said work would soon commence on the $11.1 billion Lagos, Calabar, and Port Harcourt, Maiduguri railways. Here is my question. Do you guys realize that several African countries were richer than China? I want to get the story for you. Several African countries were richer than Africa. I'm looking for, there was African countries. Sorry, I dealt with it one day here. I dealt with it one day here. I can't find the article, sadly. I think it's 7. Let me just try this. I think it's 6 African countries. Okay. Yeah. Done. I can't find it, but I used the story some time back. About 6 or so African countries had a higher GDP than China in 1960. China poorer than African countries. Yes. It's a story by David Himbara. I found it, written in 2018. In 1960, China was poorer than most African countries, but here is China bankrolling Africa. Now, at the September 2018 forum, you can find this story on medium.com. Like I said, it was written by David Himbara. It's a 3-minute read for those of you who like to read, and for those of you who don't like to read, there ain't nothing we could do about that. At the September 2018 Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, China pledged $60 billion aid package to Africa. The figure includes project financing, investment grants, concessional loans, and credit lines. This aid package tells 2 stories: China's extraordinary social and economic development and Africa's stagnation. The irony is that China was poorer than most African countries in 1960. Back in 1960, 58 years ago, China was poorer than most African countries. In 1960, China had a per capita income of $89. As of that same period, the Democratic Republic of Congo had $220, Cote d'Ivoire $153, Ghana $183, Kenya $97, Liberia $170, Nigeria $93, Senegal $247, South Africa $433, and Zimbabwe $281. As of today, China has risen to $8,827, while the Democratic Republic of Congo went from 220 to 457. Cote d'Ivoire went from 153 to 1,662. Ghana from 183 to 1,641. Kenya from 97 to 1,507. Liberia from 170 to 456, while Nigeria from 93 to 1,968. This China of the 1950s, the 1960s, and the 1970s was a disaster. The failed Great Leap Forward, together with environmental disasters, produced a great Chinese famine that resulted in the deaths of tens of millions of people. The Great Chinese Famine began in 1958 and lasted until late 1961. This was followed by the 1960s to 70s Cultural Revolution that plunged the country into further crisis. China's rags to riches story reminds us that through a determination, commitment, courage, and hard work, a country can achieve extraordinary success. With a GDP of $1.5 trillion, sub-Saharan Africa has yet to begin its Sub-Saharan Africa has yet to begin its own journey. The region remains the poorest in the world, with 430 million people living in extreme poverty. Out of a total population of 1 billion, undertaking a socio-economic transformation similar to China's, as opposed to merely receiving aid from China, is the question of our time. And I say this jokingly, but a lot of people understand where I am coming from. It is like China has paid Africa's bride price. The problem is, while China is producing chairs, computers, phones, parts, while China is assembling iPhones, we are producing church, speaking in tongues, prayer, fasting. Oh, okay, Favor is here talking nonsense again. He was the guy that was disturbing us on Sunday, and let me just block him. Favor, don't let me block you. I don't want to block you. Don't push me. I don't want to block you. Just behave yourself. But there is a level to which you will not behave. I will block you. It's easier for me. I'm going to leave him. I'm going to give him this last warning. If he doesn't heed, I will block him, because everybody is saying block him. Everybody, Favor, only they cannot be complaining about only you. Behave yourself. So let's talk about this. How did we become so poor that people that were in famine when we were rich are feeding us now? Not just people who are atheists, people who are irreligious, people who don't believe in God or worship or practice any religion. How come they are feeding us today? And we are not seeing the issues. How come? China has paid our bride price. How can our government say that they cannot continue funding projects because the Chinese are no longer bringing money? Are they our husband? If a Nigerian man should see a Chinese man on the road, he's supposed to kneel down with one knee, the way women kneel down for their husbands, and say, ah, Olowori mi. China has turned to Olowori Nigeria. Make they carry palm wine, come carry Nigeria, they go their country. Now I remain now. They are our husbands. And so sadly so, that a nation that does not, do you know that in China, just put this to China, just let's go to Google, because I know you not believe me. Banned children banned from church, China. Just Google it. The story, as of September the 2nd, 2017, children banned from attending church in China. I don't know if you can see it. Hold this up to a mirror for you to be able to see it. Let me report bullying. I'm gonna report, you know what, let me just report. I don't block Olawale Desalu. Let me read the story to you guys. In a bid to tighten their grip on religious activities in the country, authorities in China have banned children from attending churches. The new directive also prohibits them from attending religious sermons and other related activities across the country. Control on the country's churches began several years ago when places of worship were ordered to remove crosses from their building in Zhejiang province. William Ni, researcher for Amnesty International, told Mail Online, at this point it's unclear how widespread the ban on children attending church services are in China. But these alarming reports seem to be coming in from fairly diverse areas throughout the country. Speaking further, he said that the move reflects the tightening control of religion, in particular Islam and Christianity, under the present administration in the Asian country. The same China that will not allow you to bring your children to church is the same China that is borrowing Nigeria with 5 churches on every street money. I think as a country, we deserve to have a rethink. Personally, I believe we should have a rethink. People that don't believe in God have become the husband of a country that carries God on their head. Let me read a post to you from my Instagram handle. It's a story from Governor Emmanuel, who says he waited for God before choosing Pastor Eno as his successor. You see, it's only in Nigeria that a governor is waiting for God. What happened to track record? What happened to... Do you think... Let me ask you a question. Do you think the best leaders in the world, do you think Obama, the Americans waited for God for Obama? How did we get here? Let me tell you, yeah, mixing religion with politics is like mixing cement and gari. Separately, cement is good for building, gari is good for eating. Together, they are the mixture is useless. You cannot mix cement and gari and use it to build house. And you cannot eat cement and gari. Mr. Nwa says, rest. Oh. Why don't you go home and tell your Abiron father? Why don't you tell him to rest? Because if he was resting, instead of popoing your mother night and day, they will not give birth to a báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ pè ẹ́ ná kó tó sọrùn gọ̀ọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ nogi orí bí ògòǹgò. What are you doing here? Were you flying to a witches coven meeting at this time of the night and missed your road and bumped your head into street wire? It is impossible for people to enter their parents' wombs again. If it were, you'd be a good candidate. Padà síbi tó ti ń bọ̀. O ní ènú. O tún wá ní làákàyè. The only person rest should be resting are the people that decided they were allowed. It should have been illegal for them to come together and bring you. Government supposed to arrest them. You get the kind picking where you go born for this life. Government supposed to pick you up, say, how you take born this kind picking? You won't put the whole world for trouble. Now let's go back to where we're. You see, we are addressing a fundamental problem in Africa. And until we all come together and start thinking, Africa is continuously going to be backwards. Imagine our government saying, we cannot continue project because China did not give us money. We are now going to Europe to beg. Do you know Europe is also irreligious? Most of Europe is irreligious. Go and Google the least religious countries on earth. Let's do it. Least religious countries on earth. People see? Can you see the flags? Number 1, France. Number 2, Sweden. Number 3, United Kingdom. Number 4, Germany. Number 5, Czech Republic. Number 6, Denmark. Number 7, Netherlands. Number 8, Austria. Number 9, Australia. Number 10, Norway. I think the only country here that is not European is Australia. 9 out of 10 European countries are irreligious. And that's where we are living one irreligious set of people who don't believe in praying and all those things that are feeding us, and then we are going to another set and we are okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with religion. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I've banned the goats. I'm not saying there's anything wrong in praying and all that, but we've put it so much in the forefront that this religion has blinded our brains. And every day we keep getting dumber and dumber. That's my message for today. This is 2022. The year is new. We're only in the second month of the year. Won't it be such a wise thing if we started focusing on actually creating jobs instead of praying for jobs? Let me tell you, there's a church down the road from my house. They took over a car company, a company that employed people, and they're using it to do car park. So people can park when they come and pray for jobs. They took away a factory and turned a factory into a car park so people looking for jobs can have where to park their cars and come and pray for work. It does not make sense. Tons of Beauty says, it's my birthday today. Let me bring you live real quick and let me wish you some goodness. Um, somebody here is saying, Daddy Freeze, how far with the Forex? I can't get your name because I'm straining my eyes. How far with the Forex? Okay, let me bring this lady on. It's her birthday. And then we'll talk about the Forex. Okay? Is she there? Come on quickly. Someone said car park in place of a company. I'm telling you, it used to be a company. They've turned it to a car park. Hey, you.
Hi, good
Good
morning.
morning. How old are you today?
Should I tell everybody?
Tell them now.
I'm 30 something.
30 something. You don't look it. You look 20 something.
Seriously?
Where are you? Are you in Nigeria?
Yes, I'm in Abuja.
Oh, wow. Nice, nice, nice. So,
It's my birthday today. I'm not celebrating. I'm
we don't
not
even
too
celebrate
happy
birthday.
also.
We don't even celebrate birthday in the Free Nation. We can just greet you and pray for you. Why are you not celebrating though? Let me ask you.
Okay, I lost my mom 2 months ago, so I'm kind of mourning.
How old was your mom?
She was 64.
Oh, wow, that's quite young. I understand where you're coming from, Bele.
Mm-hmm. So it's saddening for me. So
Yeah, well. Anyway, I wish you the best this very beautiful new year, and
thank
I
you.
wish you the strength to recover from all your losses, and I wish you the grace of God upon you and your family. Okay, my
Thank you
darling
very
sister.
much. Thank you very much. Thank you. And
Yo.
thanks for doing this very nice job. It's very amazing.
Oh,
I'll tell
thank
you
you.
that for the past maybe 2 years now, I have actually had to cut down on the religion thing in the head. And it's really working for me because we are just there in the head having this whole thing. Some people just teaching us something, and at the end of the day, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
A
So
100%, 100%, 100%.
yes, so like you were just saying now, you are closing down a business, closing down job opportunities, and you are making people suffer just because you want to set up a church. And at the end of the day, you're not going to give them
Absolutely.
jobs. You're not going to give them jobs. You're not going to pay their
Absolutely.
bills. They will come to you with their problems, and you're not going to solve it. So why do we want to fool ourselves continuously? It's time we wake up. Really, it's time we wake up.
Absolutely, absolutely. So do have a very splendid new year, and you look beautiful, and I hope you're also going to have a beautiful year. Okay, my
Thank
darling
you very
sister.
much, Daddy Freeze.
Take
Thank you. Have a
care.
wonderful day.
And you too, and you
Yeah,
too.
bye. God
Send
bless
me
you.
your pic so I
Bye.
can put it on my story.
All right, I'll
My
send it.
dear.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So I want to end. I just saw this. Daddy Freeze, thanks for the bot robot. I'm raking in money daily, kings. Like I always, you know me, I always put a disclaimer. Some people tell you they make 40%. I've never made 40% with any robot before, but I've made 20%. And if you're not greedy, 20% is great. 20% is amazing. I started with $100. I was raking in. I told you guys the story. Don't worry. Bookie and I are going to be live tomorrow. Forex with Daddy Freeze and Bookie. You know, I used to trade Forex before. Do you know why I stopped trading Forex? Tastebot stopped me from trading Forex. The high blood pressure was too much. I'll set alarm for like this Sunday now. Trades are going to start around midnight. So I will sleep and set an alarm for 3 a.m. So I'll just wake up at 3 a.m. and go and be studying the market. On my taste, but just I felt sick. I was making money, but I was getting sick, and Tastebot was worried for my health. I said, you know what? That I just have to stop it. That it's better we don't have any money in the house and we are suffering. That this one that I want to kill myself. So that's how I was banned from trading Forex. Now, guess what? I was now sneaking to trade the Forex so that she would not know that I was doing it. So, but eventually, I just realized that look, it's a waste of time. Now there's a robot. Now, why was mine so stressful? That was all I was doing, I'd been fine. Then I was working on Cool FM. The Free Nation Church was new. I was pushing my social media. I was trying to attend to the people who believe in me and are following me. It was extremely difficult. Then Buki introduced me to this robot. I was like, okay, whatever. Let them not even say that I'm not doing. So I just put $100. Now, for you to invest $100, you have to buy the robot for $100. So you buy the robot for $100, you invest $100, and then every how do I put it? And you need about $2 or $3 for transfer fees and all that. So let's just say maybe $203. So that's how I just put it in my account and I left it. Then every day I'll just go and check my $100. Say, okay, my $100 go down lost by now. I just noticed I was gaining $1 every day. And at the end of the first week, I'd made $5. So I sat down and thought about it. There are 4 weeks in a month. If I make $5 every week, 4 times a month, that's $20 on my $100. That is 20%. I said, okay, I'll increase it to $500. I was now making $5 a day. I was like, wow. I increased it to $1,000. I was now making $10 a day. Then I increased it to $3,000, $5,000. Right now, my account is on $8,000. And I'm planning to go as high as $10,000 if I can raise money. Because at $10,000, I'll be making $2,000 every month from a business that I don't attend to. That's 1 million naira a month salary. Sounds exciting. More money to invest, more money to have around. And I'm like, you know what? This does make quite a lot of sense. So, but like I warn everybody, be careful. Forex is risky. All those people shouting, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the best investment. Bitcoin, Bitcoin. People have lost money. Some people are crying. Oh. Crypto begins with cry. The word crypto begins with the word cry. For those of you who are interested, I'm going to send you a very, if you send me your number, I'm going to send you a very hard disclaimer. Don't be angry if you see it. First of all, first thing I'll tell you is if you have less than $200, don't bother writing to me. It sounds insulting, but you can't buy a BMW from Koschari's brand new with 5 million naira. It's not possible. You just go and disgrace yourself. So you stress them and you stress yourself. Koschari's is in Awoyaya. You will drive from here all the way to Awoyaya. And then you will frustrate them, you will stress them, and you stress yourself. So let's not do it to ourselves. There's no brand new BMW of 5 million naira. None. Don't worry yourself and don't worry me. Here's what you can do. If you have $200 and above and you are interested, you can send Daddy Freeze along with your name to this number +234 80 231 79239. I'm going to attend to just a few people. The number again is 080 231 79239. Send by WhatsApp only, no text messages, and please don't call. If you call, I will block your number. Since you don't want to be mature, I will be immature with you too. Don't call that number. I will block you. Straight up. If you are interested, can somebody outside Nigeria? Absolutely. Now, I'm also going to bring Buki tomorrow. I'm going to attend to a few people tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to have another seminar. I'm going to bring Buki on live. And you guys will have the opportunity of hearing from Buki too. But tonight I can attend to maybe 5 or 6 people who are interested. Now, let me also tell you, if you invest $200, it will take you 10 months to get your money back. Here's why. $100 half of it already goes to the robot. So what you are trading with is only $100. So if you're making 20% monthly, it will take you 10 months to make your $200 back. However, if you invest like $1,000, you'll be trading with like $900. So it will take you 5 to 6 months, most likely about 5 months, to get your money back. So sometimes, and also when you invest $1,000, making $200 a month is reasonable money. $20 a month. What do you really want to do with $20 a month? $20 a month is $10 is 5K, about 11K a month. It's good money. If you don't have, if that's all you have, it makes sense. But remember that when you are pulling your money out, you also pay a $3 fee. So your $20 every month will come out as $17. But guess what? $200, if you remove $3, it comes as $197. It doesn't really affect it that much. $3 affects $20. It doesn't affect if you are bringing, if imagine you invest like me, I'm gone in for $10,000 and I make $2,000. What's $3? It's nothing. However, guys, let me warn you. I am selling this to you because I am doing it. Does not mean I can vouch 100% for it. There's nothing in this life that is 100%. I was telling you guys a story of, I think in 2019, some of my friends bought cars and loaded on a ship. They are doing car business in Nigeria. They bought cars and loaded on a ship. And the ship got burnt in America with all their property. Okay, the phone number is 080 231 7929. Someone said, I like to take bigger risks. You all need to be careful. Don't sell your car. There was an investment project I did, and I wanted to sell my car. I don't know if I've told you this story before. I was like, you know what? It's not like I'm cuckoo driving the car. I like the way the car looks. It's nice. Once in a while when I need to drive a nice car, it was one of my cars actually, my SUV. So someone was like, let me just sell this car and in a few months I'll make. Till today, that particular investment, my money still there inside though. And they chase them every day. Thank God I did not sell my car. Thank God I used other money because it was so tempting. I'll sell this car and in 5 months I will buy the car back. Or that one was even in 3 months. Because those ones were promising 40%. I was like, 40%. In 3 months, that's 120%. I bought the car back. Let me just sell it and buy it. As God will have it. My spirit just said, you know why I didn't sell the car? Let me tell you. I like where the car is parked. It covers that place and makes it look nice. Even though I hardly drive the car. Why do I have the car in the first place? A lot of people say that if it's why you have a car, you don't drive. Let me tell you, the main reason I have the car is so that your pastors will not say that if is suffering. That's the main reason. Look at him, he's suffering. Come to my house and come and see. Anybody that's come to my house before, you see nice cars. They are polished every day. I just don't have time to drive them. I'm too busy working. But any day they say, Daddy Freeze, things are going hard for his life, I will take you on a tour. Just so that you know. The fact that we don't pay tithe does not mean we are not financially blessed. Because tithing, whether you pay it or you don't pay it, it does not concern what the work you are working. So that's the main. I was like, if I sell this guy, to take me 5 months to get something to park in that place, and that place will not look nice. Mumu reason, now so God take save me. Now I not take sell my motor. To say I don't sell my motor, that one for paying me, because I will have lost the money. So be careful. Someone say you shouldn't bother about the pastors. You live in Nigeria where everybody does not think. You now not bother. They will be laughing at you every day now. That the phrase are hungry is beating. I've been there before. They've done it to me before and I can't take it. And listen, to convince Nigerians, let me tell you, most of the people that believe me visually. Imagine I'm telling you that tithe is not working and I'm walking on the street carrying nylon bag with dirty slippers. Will you believe me? You will say, look at him. If tithe were not working, will he not be in a better place? When you hear me pull up with my Burmester sound system blaring. Top down, I'm cruising. You look inside the car, you see carbon fiber everywhere. You will know that the tithe is not doing anything or not doing anything. They go use me preach. They go take my picture of where they stand for bus stop. They wait for bus. They go take my picture, post down for their cinema for inside their church. So you can see, look at the person that is not tithe. This is who you want to follow. If they post my picture now, is me. They picture me rolling. Nigerians are visual. Your pastor has a nice car. We have a nice car too. We don't have private jet though. I never reached that level, and I don't know the mumu I want mumu you when I go bring me money to take go buy private jets. But if una go can make una bring the money, oh, me self go the cruise. Blasting Peru, you know the story. You are there. So you guys need to be careful. I'm honest. I had a conversation with Buki Sote. I don't know if she's gone to bed. She was here with me earlier on. I had a conversation with Buki Sote today. He said, Daddy Freeze, you have to be very careful. Don't endorse anything. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to endorse anything. And I thought about the fact that the only thing I'm actually talking about is this Forex trading thing. And let me be very honest. Nothing that you invest in is meant forever. If you make your money, if you invest, I'm warning all of you, your first target should be bringing your money out. If you get 20% of your profit every month, get your money out in 5 months. Then if the thing has any problem 6 months from now, you know you've gotten your capital back. That's what I am doing. I'm trying to raise to 10K. Then from there, get my money back. Operation get my money back. That's the wise thing to do. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, just be careful with this robot. It will finally crash later. I beg. Okay, if that's what you think. Before it crashes, I want to take advantage of it. I'm not saying you should, but I want to take advantage of it. And there's so many people who have taken advantage of this robot that are making a profit. Like this guy who's, I don't know him from anywhere, Kings 1997. I just pinned, because while we're talking about it, he just mentioned that, and I pinned him up. Don't say it will not crash. I don't know if it will crash. Let me warn you, I don't know if it will crash. Life is a risk. Do you understand? Life is a risk. But are you willing to take the risk? Don't bother calling me if you want to, Daddy Freeze, please guarantee me that. Once you call me like that, say, Daddy Freeze, guarantee me that the first thing I will do is I will cut your call and I will block your number so you'll not call me again. Then I will go to WhatsApp, I will trace down your number and I will block it there. I don't want to hear from. Who am I to guarantee? Well, can I guarantee that there will be a Nigeria in 2023? You want me to guarantee another person's business? I cannot guarantee. Invest wisely. Cautiously. Invest. Don't carry all your money and put inside. The people that did it with Bitcoin, they are crying the cry of crypto today. Someone said this risk is too risky. Well, for me so far, for the last 1 month, it has been amazing. For me to move my investment from from $100 to $10,000. And what I do to people who chat me up is I actually screenshot my account and send to them and say, see, this my money is, I'm not lying. My money is inside. If the thing should fold, it will fold with all our money. But my plan is, if I'm able to raise the 10K, 5 months later, my 10K is in my hand, I am good. Someone said, I'll advise anyone to invest only what they are comfortable losing. That's a very wise thing to invest. That's a very wise thing to do. I'm not comfortable losing 10K. I'm not at all. If I were, I would have raised the 10K since. The fact that I'm gathering it small by small means I'm not comfortable losing it. However, If I lose it, my children will still go to school. If I lose it, I'll still have cars in my compound. If I lose it, there'll still be food on my children's table. Okay? So, do understand that. Like I said, I'll attend to a few people tonight, but tomorrow we're going to come again. Someone said they send them when they join Buki and I. Yes, there's usually a crowd there. That's why I said I'll attend to only 10 people today. If you are interested, someone said Bored Ape NFT was sold for $190 in April and is selling for over $200,000. Please, I'm also very interested in that. You know, I'm an investment person. I love investments. I'm also going to non NFTs, non fundable tokens or something like that. That's what they're called. So someone said NFTs are just a fake bubble. Why? Before the bubble bursts, some people will cash out. Before the bubble bursts, some people will cash out. Non-fungible tokens. So if you are really interested, it will make sense because I can attend to maybe 10 people tonight, not more than that. The rest I'll push till tomorrow. And I'll attend to you quickly this night before I go to bed, so you guys will be okay. 080-231-79239. WhatsApp only, just send Daddy Freeze. The number is 080-231-79239. It's very comfortable for you to sit in the comfort of your home and get 20%, possibly more, but I get 20. The highest percentage I've gotten was 29%, but I'll not advertise 40%. Some people tell you they make 40%. That, to me, that's a lie. Or maybe I've not seen it happen. Maybe it happened previous years or in the previous year. I have never seen it happen before. I will not advertise. What I have seen, the highest I have seen is 29% monthly. That happened to me. But it's not every month. The second month, it was like 20%. So who says the third month can now not be 12%? It doesn't always have to go up, because my own first went up, then came down. So please, guys, be very, very careful. Okay? Invest wisely. Invest carefully. Don't jump and don't listen to marketers that will tell you if there's 97% chance that it cannot go up. That 3% chance can be the one to work against you. So guys, think these things through properly. Okay, guys? Once again, the number is 080-231-79239. 080-231-79239. Don't text. Somebody's already texted me. Do not text. Send a WhatsApp message only. Only by WhatsApp. Send a WhatsApp message only. Only by WhatsApp. Okay, I'm attending to 10 people. After that 10 people, I will go and sleep. Okay, so if you're interested, 080-231-79239. 080-231-79239. WhatsApp only. Okay, if you're interested, I've broken it down to you. Minimum is $200. Don't send me a message and say, what are you talking about? I will block you. You know I'm not a patient person. God gave me many things. Patience is not among them. Okay? So WhatsApp only. Thank you so much, Esther Morui. If you're interested, it's an investment I invest in. I'm not one of those pastors that will tell you that, hey, this thing will never fail. There's nothing in this life that can never fail you. Use your sense. Calculate, think, invest. 231-79239. That's right. Okay, guys, take care. God bless. I'll be around again tomorrow. I promise to preach 4 sermons this week, and I'm going to be very serious about it because sometimes the gist and the gossip gets us all carried away. Okay? Here's what I want to tell you. I preached my first sermon this week, and you need to listen. Don't stamp a God seal on your stupidity. Okay, so that was today's sermon. You can find it on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Now I'm preaching every day. I can't believe I have 75 people watching me on TikTok. TikTok guys, God bless you. I so appreciate you. I don't know how. This is my second day on TikTok ever. Apart from those pictures I was posting previous. This is my second day doing live on TikTok, and I already have 75 people watching. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to promise to make sure I keep giving you content on TikTok too. It's not easy having to service Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and then still go on Twitter, and then still live my normal life as a human being. So guys, thank you all so much. Take care. God bless, and look forward to chatting with you. And I'll be with Bookie tomorrow. Usually it's a whole crowd in the morning. That's why I said, you know what, 10 people, let me quickly attend to you. Okay, but look out for us. 2:30 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be talking about the robot and all that. Okay, the number again is 080 231 79239. 080 231 WhatsApp only. Send Daddy Freeze and your name. Take care and God bless.